Is that a good one?
Did you come off the top of your head with that one?
Yeah, do I need to do another one?
Yeah, you need to do another one.
What's up, everybody? This is Colonel, and you're watching Roller Skate Stories.
So I think on our last episode, I mentioned Maggie Lawson of Psych, right? And I said that she was in an episode of Psych where she was a, what? Were you paying attention?
Disco derby skater?
A roller derby skater.
Roller derby
right.
skater.
Okay.
Correct.
So, this week's trivia question, what do you call a roller derby skater? What are they called?
Skate jockeys?
Close. They're called jammers.
I don't think the jam skaters are going to like that one.
Players are called jammers, and they attempt to pass groups of players called the pack. So there you go. Learn something new every day on Roller Skate Stories. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Roger. He's Marcus. And we're glad you're here. We're glad you've joined us today.
Welcome back.
We are going to talk to Rich
Zuccarello.
Zuccarello. I always have a hard time with his name. And I don't know why. It's so simple, right? It's such a simple name. But in any event, it's a great interview. He is a phenomenal skater.
Trivia has taken its toll.
A lot of things tonight have taken their toll, but that's for another time. Anyway, let's get to this episode because it's really cool. Here's Rich. Okay, we're back with another episode of Roller Skate Stories here with Rich Zuccarello. Did I get that right?
You did. You did.
Awesome.
Good job.
Can you spell that, by the way?
It's Z as in zebra, Uccarello.
Okay.
Zuccarello.
That way we'll get it right.
Yeah.
So you are an awesome skater, and when I think of the way you skate, correct me if I'm wrong, one word comes to mind. You know what that is? Speed. Speed. And if there was a second word, it would be airborne.
What were you thinking?
Airborne. Yeah, what were you thinking?
Well, Roger has described my skating as organized chaos.
That's true.
But so
that is true.
That's good. We've kind of upgraded a little bit. Yeah.
So has it always been that way? Like when you first put on roller skates, were you just zipping
Yes.
around? Tell us about that first time. Where were you?
Well, I grew up in West Phoenix, Arizona. In fifth grade, we lived close to Great Skate. They opened in 1978 or 9.
Okay.
And this must have been about probably 1979 or 80. My dad said, hey, there's a roller rink down the street, Great Skate. He said, you want to go there? It was about 2 or 3 miles from our house.
Wow.
So I said, yeah.
How old were you at the time?
Oh, man, I was in fifth grade, so I'm probably like 9 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably like 9 years old.
All right.
Yeah. And when my dad took me to Great Skate, I just fell in love with it right away.
Yeah.
All the kids, all the energy, all the excitement. And they actually sold speed skates. They had a shop there back then.
Yeah.
And when I saw the kids going around fast, I said to my dad, I need speed skates immediately because I'll be able to skate better.
So that's what happened? He bought you speed skates?
Within a couple months, I had a pair of speed skates.
Awesome.
Did
Yeah.
you skate solo or were you with a group?
I skated solo. I pretty much just met my friends up there every Friday and Saturday night. Sometimes I would go during the week. And then about a year after I started skating, Great Skate started a speed skating team, and I got on that team. So that was how I was actually formally trained to speed skate when I was in, I want to say, 6th grade.
Wow. Who was the instructor?
I don't remember the name, but I do remember that I had to skate against grown men who were very tall and they went very fast. So I had to figure out how to use the floor like creatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember you telling me some of the antics that you did up at Great Skate. You know, the jumping over things and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah. So back then, and we don't do this today, but when people would
don't try this at home.
Don't do this today. But when people would fall, those were opportunities to practice jumps.
Oh man.
And eventually, what we used to do is they had these round things that you sit on. They're just like these little chairs.
With carpeting on it.
Yeah, the carpeting of these big round chairs. And what we would do is we would set those up on the outside of the rink on the carpet, right where you exit the floor. And we would speed skate around the rink, and then we would exit the floor by jumping these. And I think I could straight jump 3 of them. I had a 180 over 2 of them, and I think I was working on a 360 over 1. And this is when I was like in 6th grade. So jumping was like a big thing, and going fast was the thing.
Okay.
Okay, Larry is going to be so mad at me now for this, for all this content about jumping and speed skating.
Right.
But it sounds really cool. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we got sat out a lot, and we got they would call us out over the microphone quite a bit. And one of the other things I used to do was I would try to skate the walls. So I'd go up and I would try to jump up on the wall and kind of ride around the curve and then jump off.
Like defy gravity.
Yeah. So if there was a transition going up the wall, like a little ramp, I'd ride up that wall 8 feet if I could.
Now, did you take out time to like organize your outfit, or was it just like?
Oh no. There was an outfit back then, and it was parachute pants with the zippers, every color, and then it was checkered Vans. And the more checkers you had, like if you had the red and white checkers on the right and the black and white checkers on the left and the different color checkers on the heel, you had the cool shoes. And then all the different color parachute pants, and the shirt had to be La Tigre. So it was like pink, Izods, and things like that. Yeah. That was the look back then.
I've got a mental image right now when you said that. That's
A great visual.
Yeah, a great visual.
I want some parachute pants.
Exactly. Wow.
Every color.
Yep.
So how long, so you skated there growing up, but then you told me that you quit, right?
So
you stopped skating.
I skated from, I want to say 4th grade till 8th grade.
Okay.
And then what happened was right when I got to high school, I started skateboarding. And I actually am a professional skateboarder and a skateboard trainer. So I trained actually 5 Olympic competitive skateboarders for the Olympics that competed. It was supposed to be in 2020. It didn't happen. It happened a year later. I trained 5 Olympic skateboarders, and one of them got a bronze medal for USA.
Can you name drop?
Jagger Eaton.
Wow. Very cool. So that's where they're doing the inside of a swimming pool and jumping and all that.
So
kind
I
of
train
stuff.
on the big vert ramps and the bowls. So I train it's called transition skating.
Okay.
And then there's the street skating discipline.
Okay.
So I'm more of a transition skating coach because that's what I did. And I had a lot of sponsors over the years. And then fast forward, I actually started roller skating again a little under 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But for the first year, it was just, I got some outdoor skates and I was skating on the canals just to get exercise because I didn't think roller rinks were even still a thing, and I thought it was maybe just for kids like it was when I was young. And then last summer, this is in 2022, in June when it got hot, I said, you know what, let me go to a rink because it's too hot to skate on the canal. And I found out about the adult night, and then I was just blown away with what I saw happening in these rinks. And that was where I just started wanting to come to the indoor every night.
Yeah.
You can tell from your energy when you're on the floor. You're just excited to be out there, and you just put your energy out there.
Can I just tell you that there's a couple things. I've been inspired by a lot of the older skaters who are skating again and just cruising, and some of them are speed skating, and a lot of, you're one of them. You're one of the people that inspired me, both of you guys. And also the artistic skaters, because they're still out there, the jam skaters, the shuffle skaters. But what has really impressed me the most is this new thing with the sliders and these little ceramic wheels. And it reminds me of like breakdancing, but on wheels. But also it's more than that. And it has really rubbed off on me, and I've definitely been absorbing a lot of different influence and inspiration that has kind of shown up in my skating, but surprisingly just differently than what I see. Just
I like hearing your perspective.
I think what I've been trying to do is blend together old and new. So old style of skating, which is just speed rhythm and movement, and then trying to layer in some type of creativity or artistic something with some footwork and trick work. I don't know because I don't really think about it. It just kind of happens. I put on my music and I go, and it's just things happen. I can't really explain it. I can't even understand what I do in my head when I'm home at night. I'm like, how did I do that? And I can't understand how I did it. But then the next time I skate, I do it over and over again. I still can't figure out how I did it.
So do you do homework? Like, do you research people? Do you look up moves?
Yes. So can I drop a name?
Sure.
His name's David Broom, and I think he's a back east skater, and he does 360 jumps, 540s, 720s, and 900s. But more so.
Wait. What is a 900? What is that?
So,
is it 3.5?
Yeah, 360 is one rotation.
Yeah.
A 540 is a 1.5.
Okay.
And then you go 720, that's 2, and then you go up again to the 900, that's a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
So you start probably
it's
going
2.5.
forward 2 turns and you end up going backward when you land. Is that what you're saying? Or the other way around?
Yeah, don't quote me on the 900, but he spins a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to do
720 is 2.
division. You have to divide a 180
Yeah.
into that. How many times does it divide into there? That's how many.
And you're doing a 360? Have you done a 5,
So
whatever?
right now I'm working on a 540.
Okay.
But I'm not actually trying a 540 on the floor because this is where I'm applying what I know about skateboard coaching. So I'm basically training myself. I'm watching this guy's videos, and I'm basically breaking down, disassembling what he does, and kind of learning it in sequence from the very basic stuff. And then I just do my warm-up every day in pieces in a sequence toward eventually, hopefully, landing a 540.
So you just start out by what? Just jumping on the carpet?
So
or?
I start out by just, for the 540, because I'm going to take off backward and land forward.
Okay.
So what I first learned was just a backward straight jump. So just going backwards and just jumping straight up and straight down.
Okay.
And then getting that takeoff and that height and getting consistency on that has helped me get my backward to forward 180 better. And then the stronger that gets over time, eventually I'll overturn that and have a 540, and I'll go backward to forward 1.5 turn. But I'll know when it's ready because it's really just a matter of mastering all the lead-ups. They're called lead-ups, and those are the fundamental pieces that you do in sequence toward the actual skill or trick.
And you do all this without strapping jetpacks on your back.
So I'll just tell you, I actually go to the gym and work out. I stretch, and I am cross-training at the gym, so I'll do my machine workout, and then I'll back up, and I'll just throw a couple of jumps. And so in the morning, I'm kind of figuring out everything, just checking my boxes. So when I come at night, I'm mentally kind of aligned for the jump. I also work at an indoor gym where they have spring floors and air floors, so I'm practicing on spring floors and air floors, just mastering my jumps.
Spring floors? What do you mean, spring floors?
Spring floors where they do gymnastics and tumbling. So it's like carpet bonded foam. And I heard that you wanted to come, so.
You have trampolines up there?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The company that I work for has spring floors, air floors, big action sports center. So we'll have to go check it out. You will love it because I heard you're good on the trampoline.
I'm okay.
He's amazing.
All right,
Very
we're
rusty.
going.
I'm very rusty, but I'm okay.
So watching this guy's videos, breaking down everything he does, practicing cross-training in the mornings has definitely helped me kind of eliminate a lot of injuries and obviously kind of accelerate the learning process.
Hi, this is Christy coming to you live from Roller Skate Stories. Woo!
This is some good stuff.
So I see you moved your apple juice container. It was blocking you in the last shot. I don't know if you know that or not, but I'm glad you moved it out of the way.
Well, I thought if we're not going to do a pineapple, then we do another fruit.
We should have a big apple sitting here at this time. No, the pineapple is kind of unique. It's like a once in a lifetime episode.
But Maggie Lawson returns.
Well, when Maggie returns and we interview Maggie, we'll bring the pineapple back, in her honor.
What if she doesn't like the pineapple?
How could she not like the pineapple? She was on Psych.
If it was on every episode.
Yeah. Oh, you think she's tired of it?
That'll be a great question. I
Okay,
can't wait to
Maggie,
ask.
if you're watching, let us know. Come.
Please be honest.
Interview.
If it hurts Roger's feelings, we will apologize, but I would love to hear the honest
answer.
Yes.
I'm guessing she loves pineapple. But anyway, we just had a great episode today with Rich Zuccarello, and that's only part 1. There's going to be part 2, so stay tuned for that next time. A lot more good stuff coming up. And Marcus sounds like he wants to say something. Go.
Wow. Okay, so Rich. Okay, wow. Like,
wow, yeah.
the things that he has accomplished.
Right.
Not on roller skates, on a skateboard.
Well, on both, actually.
Well, wow. I mean, this is very necessary for a part 2.
Yeah. And have you gone up to his sports shop and jumped on his trampolines yet?
No, but we're making progress, and that is coming up very soon.
Your people are talking to his?
Something like that. We're working something out. We might have a surprise new item on the show.
That'd be cool. If you go up there, you need to take some video so we can show it.
Of course.
All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for tuning in to another Roller Skate Stories. We always want to thank Larry at Skateland Chandler and mention Turnt Up Tuesdays with DJ K Hammer.
The freshest DJ in Arizona.
That's from 8 to 11 on Tuesdays. So join us.
Tuesday.
And we'd love to see you out there. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Roller Skate Stories.